Day 22, Franklin, Kentucky, checking in here with the video log, and I just want to start off saying that, you know, life is so short, and it's what we make of it, and just glad that I'm in this place. I know there's ups, there's downs, yet I'm here, doing something about it. And to me, that's the best I can do. I'm not perfect. I do the best that I can. Yet I know that this is where I need to be. Day 22. I got into Kentucky, and this is how we do it. Franklin, Kentucky. This is how we do it. We've got such a long way, yet we still got a long way to go here. And this is pushing forward here. It was funny. We were walking, and someone yelled, "Get a job," and then all of a sudden Darren starts doing a dance, and it was so right, because that's what it is, it's like that's the reaction that's the reaction that we can give. We're gonna dance. You're gonna tell us to get a job, we're gonna dance. What are you gonna do about that? It's like you kill them with kindness. There's nothing that you can do if there's no power in it. If someone says get a job and we get all riled up and say, "Hey, rah, 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 rah," it's like, that's one way of handling it. The other way of handling it is just dancing, and he danced, and there was nothing that guy can ever do to take that back, and maybe it'll impact him like that too, kill him with kindness. I think I saw that, and it brought a smile to my face, because that's what it's all about, it's like being innovative and creative in responding to how things happen too, it's so easy just to fall into what we usually do, and sometimes we can be innovative and kind of switch it up a little bit, and I think that's something that we can do. It really is. And I've noticed that we have to do this together, and it's doing it together is got its ups and it's got its downs, but we have to remain together. That's the thing, It's like no matter what happens, there has to be some sort of cohesion, like a glue, and it's like that glue can only happen when there's more people around, and it's sometimes it's people that we don't necessarily work with very well, yet we still work with people, whether we like it or not. And believe it, honestly, it's like sometimes when I think that nothing's really happening, it's like that's when the most that's like when the most things happen, It's like when I see my interactions with people and I don't think like I'm getting anywhere, that's when it's actually getting somewhere the most, and then when I think I'm like doing like extra super crazy stuff is when like nothing really happens, So not all the times, but it's just how I'm processing here, It's like this whole journey has been a process, and it's I'm taking it as it comes, and it's been to a point where it's like it's something I don't understand sometimes, and I think that's the beauty of it all, because I don't understand yet. It kind of makes me strive for more. It kind of makes me go out there and do a little bit more, and I think I like that a lot, And we were having a conversation. We got vehicle support for that day in Franklin, and having a conversation, and one of the things that came up was, the young folks know that there's more to life than just chasing money, and this was a father of 3 sons, and his sons were saying that, and it was very poignant to me, because it's true. It's like the youth know what's going on, so how do we tap into that youth? How do we tap into that contingency that hasn't been tapped into yet, And one way is reaching out to the youth, but another way is actually being available to the youth. When was the last time we asked what the children wanted? When was the last time we asked what the high school, college students wanted? I think there's something there. There's really something there that I really want to touch on personally. It's like that's a whole like group of people that have not been taken seriously, yet they have the strength and the courage to do something about what's going on. And I think it's cool. I like that, because I agree that I think the children, the kids, the youth, they know what's going on. They know that things messed up. Things are messed up, and it's on us to do something about it. So, let's ask them. Let's ask them what they want. Let's ask them what they need, and let's ask them what they see. And I bet they'll see more than we see. I trust that they do. Because they're sharp. And I think what I keep learning here is even through all the planning stages and even everything that I've been a part of up to this point with the Occupy movement, it's the key thing for me has always been being unprepared and not knowing what's going to be around the next corner, you know. And it allows me to stay in this moment. It allows me to not have such expectations of what's going to happen. And it also gives me strength because I'm able to pinpoint exactly what I need to do. And I don't have anything tying me down, like anything pending. You know, I don't have a court case. I don't have this. I don't have that. You know what I mean? It's like I'm open for the opportunity to be completely engaged and committed for that next opportunity to happen, you know. And I think that's something that I really want to touch on, is that being unprepared, you know. It's like there's planning is you plan to fail, but fail to plan. Fail to plan, you plan to fail. Whatever, you know. It's like, yeah, I get that kind of, you know. You kind of you have to have a vision at the same time. Being unprepared for the opportunity to arise is something that takes courage too, you know. It's like living by faith. It's like living without knowing what's going to happen tomorrow, and there's something leading to that too. I can sense it, you know. And I'm just going to keep pressing ahead, no matter what happens, no matter what anyone says, no matter what opinions anyone holds. I'm going to keep going because I know that that's what I need to be doing, and you can't convince me otherwise of something that I hold deep inside, you know. So if anything, you have two choices. You can either encourage me or discourage me. You know, and I'm the type of person where if you discourage me, I like cut you out of my life. Yet if you encourage me, I want more of you in my life. You know, so it's the words of encouragement, even in society, it's very important because the words that come out of our mouth are so powerful. You know, so let's focus on that. Let's start feeding each other instead of destroying each other. You know, even on a personal level, you know, it's like we have to continue to build each other up. And what does that look like? How does that feel? You know, what does it look like? You know, how do we build each other up? You know, it's just something to think about. You know, day 22, Franklin, Kentucky, and I must say I'm enjoying my life right now. I love you guys, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.